Kia te whānau. Welcome to today's video. Yes, as you can see, we have the pad, so we're back for another drawing video. This comes at a request from a comment that we got in our last one, where we're going to draw a manaia. Now this video won't be too long because manaia, well, the way I draw them anyway, don't take that long. So here we go. First thing, I'm going to draw a curved line, and then at the top of this one you're going to draw another curved line on the outside. You can make it as wide as you want, but essentially what you're trying to create is a kind of like a half crescent moon. Thin at the ends, widen it out towards the end. Now this is just my way of drawing manaia in one style. There's many different ways you can, let me just increase the camera a bit. There's many different ways you can draw manaia, so take that with a grain of salt. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find your center, but you're going to add a line through the middle. Well, not through the middle. You're going to put two lines, actually, I should have said. So you're going to add two lines in the middle, and then that negative space becomes your kind of like your center line. Right. There's no real reason for this. I just like the way it looks. As I develop in my artistic journey, I'm sure I'll discover the meaning behind this, and then when I do, I'll share it with you all. Now, this is where we actually start drawing the manaia. So you can have the mouth or the waha as big as you want. Let's start here, somewhere in the middle, preferably the middle. Then you're going to draw another half crescent, but it's coming back on itself like so. Alright, now there's other little things you can do. So you start in the middle, alright, draw another curve, and then hook. This line goes all the way around like that, and essentially it becomes another waha. Disregard what I just said there. That doesn't make sense at all. But what I was meaning is like this curve, this is the inside curve of the mouth, and then your beak hooks in here. So manaia are usually depicted as guardian, or as kaitiaki. They have very distinct features. One of them, most prominently, is they have a beak-like mouth. Next part, we're going to draw the ihu, or the nose. So again, another half crescent moon, and you're just going to double line that just for now, just like so. All right. And again, what do you think we're going to do? Yep, you got it right, whānau. Another half crescent moon. But we're going to start up here. This one doesn't go all the way. So we're going to bring it to this line here. Another half crescent moon. Just like so. And then do the same thing. Just like you did with the waha. Start down, bring it in, just like so. You can tidy it up later. Then you want to add that little part there. Right, this is the brow. And then in here, in this part here, that's where your eye goes, or your karu. Now you can do the eye however you want, for now, let's just do it like this. This is a cheat code way I learnt of how to do an eye. So you do a C, and then you do another C on the inside, and you have the illusion of an eye there. Then what you can also do is this outside line, we bring it just a bit further in, so kind of where this point meets. You can do this, alright, and then add another circle over here, and that is your ear, or your taonga. And you can do many different eyes. We could do another version of this exact same manaia style, but just change the eye and it would look different. But this is just for kind of like a good foundation, a good base to have, just to get the muscle memory of this design, and then go from there. Now we're going to add some, should we? Yeah, we will. Let's just add one. So we're going to add a tooth. Now it's kind of like a curved triangle, so you just do one there, see this edge, this line here, and then do one here, like so. Then you have kind of a one-toothed manaia. You can do that, you can do multiple teeth as well, but because I have the beak here, I didn't really want to, so I just gave it one. And then, now we come back down here, so you want to turn this part into its own piece. So give it a little hook, a little tail, bring that in, have it come all the way around, make sure it touches that nose. It doesn't have to, you can stop it right there if you want, but I like to bring it all the way through, just like so. Bring that hook around there, and we stop at the top of the brow, just like so. And then we do the same on the other side. So same thing, add that hook or that tail, bring it around. Now this one doesn't go all the way around, because remember we brought that eye in over here, so you just leave it there. Wouldn't need to do that because you have the waha. The only part you would need to do is over here. So again, if you want, you can bring the tail or the hook all the way out to here, or you can leave it in there and have two short ones. I kind of like one long one and one short one, so I'll make a long one, just like so. Bring that, and I might just curl it in, just give it a little curl there, just to add a bit of artistic freedom. Right, now for here as well, for the ihu, for the nose, you can also add another half circle in here, just like so. Right, and then these parts would be dug out, and you'd be left with that shape there. Now comes, I guess, the hard part, which is the whakare, or the detail. We'll do a very, very simple one. So all you're going to do is in your waha and in your brow, you're just going to add a center line. So from that hook, because we come in and we hook over here, follow that around and bring it into here, like this. Add a center line. Do the same thing with your waha. We'll just leave the niho, or the tooth, for now. If you want, we can do another manaia like this e te whānau, but we can change up the whakare, and I'll show you how, just by doing that, or changing the waha, or even changing the eye style, can fully change how the manaia itself will look. And for this one, we could do rito rito, but let's just do actually, yeah, nah, we'll just go uno nahi for now. So center line, so uno nahi, following like the other design that we did, is a curved line like so. So you want to add 4 lines, because that will make 3 uno nahi, like so. So you have 1, 2, 3. Well, technically 1 there, but yeah. And then do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's your 3 uno nahi. And then you add another center line in between there, just like so. Just like that. And then in this one, so where the lines are, that's where you would add more uno nahi. 1, 2, 3, but these ones are going the opposite direction. The reason why we do that, from what I know, is to add a sense of movement to the design, so it seems like, yeah, the designer is moving, because you have these 2 opposing designs. And then you do the same with your waha. Now you kind of want to follow that same flow. So if you were to turn this design that way, right, that would become your waha. That means this design here is this top part. So these uno nahi, you can do your line first, you can do your line last if you want. Go this way. Tahi, rua, toru, wha. Add your line. Tahi, rua, toru. And again. Rua, toru. One more. And then same here. See, now you don't have to stick to 4 or 3. If you can only fit 2 uno nahi in your area, just do 2. Tahi, rua, toru. Do our line again. And our last set. Rua, toru. And our last center line. And then we also have one in here, just like so. Leave the tooth as it is, leave the ihu or the nose as it is, and then for our hooks here, you could do the same thing. You can add a center line. Right, so you would come from this corner and bring it out just like that. Same with that one, that would come out. Wouldn't really need to come from the corner, but add a little bit of a curve at the end. Same thing with this one. That one will come around there, like so. That one probably just take straight to the center, but add a curve. And then whānau, like in here, you could add the uno nahi. You could just leave it as it is. You could add rito rito, which would be in there. But for now, that's a very, very simple design. We'll go over it with the Sharpie, remove all the lines, and then see how we look. There you go, te whānau. A quick manaia. I'm pretty sure I drew one of these before, but I guess this is just more of a tutorial style manaia. I hope you all enjoyed it, te whānau. Just a real quick video. Again, like I said, if you want to see another rendition of the manaia with some different designs, let me know in the comments below. If you got any, if you gained any value out of this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share with your whānau, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Ka kite.